Hello, y'all. How's it going? I have a confession to make, and I am sure it is a confession that many of you could make as well. I have a problem, okay? I have been looking through my Etsy here to see how many patterns I bought and how many of them I've actually made. So now I didn't go through and look at the ones I did make, but I have went through and looked at all the ones that I haven't made. And I have over 60 some patterns that I have bought on Etsy. And granted, that's over like a 2 or 3 year period. But I'm like, the fact that I've even had them that long, like anywhere between, I guess more like 2 years. I feel like some of these have been on here for about 2 years or something. So yeah, so that's my confession. I have so many patterns that I've bought and haven't made. And granted, I do usually buy them on sale. But yeah, I'm going to start a little challenge of no more buying patterns until I work through these patterns on here. So that is what we're going to discuss today. If that sounds like something you would be interested in sticking around for, please do so. I am Heather, the owner of Stitches, Knots, and More. And yeah, if you're new, thanks for visiting. If you're not, thanks for being a continued supporter. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to leave a like and share the video with others if you think they would enjoy it too. And with that said, let's get to looking at our pattern stash. If you guys can relate to this, give me a like just for that, okay? That would be awesome. That, I know that there are other people out there that have so many patterns they bought over the years and haven't even made them. They're just sitting there gathering dust in your computer waiting for you to make them. And yes, I am recovering from a cold, so I may have to clear my throat occasionally. I apologize for that. But anyway, let's look through these silly patterns. There are so many of them. We'll actually start on the third page because these are the oldest of all the patterns I've bought. So, like this one, I'm going to show you guys this. I did start on this pattern, like when I bought it initially. And there it is, started. It is pink. I did start it. I just never finished it. And yeah, so I may or may not finish that. I figured I would share this with you guys, my problem here of all these patterns that I buy. Like, what makes you guys buy a pattern? Is it because it's trending and everyone else is buying it? Or do you pick patterns based on what you like? Like, I feel like I am not a trend person. I do not feel like I need to follow trends and make everything that everyone else is making. I really need to make things that I like making, And I don't, like I said, I don't mind amigurumi. And as a matter of fact, I have approximately 72 plushies in here. Well, how can that be if I have 60? Well, because some of these patterns come with bundles, like you can see with this. So I have to count it that way. The bundles that have multiples in them, like this has multiples in it. This has multiples in it. This doesn't have multiples. This is just, they're like different horns or wings or whatever that you can do with that one. And I don't think these are multiples. They're just, it's just showing you different colors, and same with this one. And I don't think these are multiples. Same with this. But some of the patterns, actually, there are multiples in them. So, like these, I feel like this is just showing two different colors. Again, the same pattern, just two different styles that you can choose from it. Now, these are where I'm talking about the bundles. That's why I can say I have 72. plushie patterns that I can make. And I don't even know if I included them all as plushies, because some of these you might just consider dolls unless you're making them in a heavier yarn. But like you could see in here, we have like multiples in this pack, multiples in this one, multiples in this one. Of this pack, I've only made this little guy. Haven't made these others yet. These are the same, but those aren't plushies. And then like in this pack, I've actually made this guy. So I still have all these others to make. I haven't made any of these. I haven't made any of these. Now, this is the group that I've made the most out of because I made these for a baby shower, and I can link that video up somewhere up at the top here or at the end if you guys want to check out the stuff that I made for the baby shower. But I made this, and this for a baby shower, and then the lion. So I still need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 out of this pack. I haven't made any of these. Of course, these don't really count as plushies or anything. But that's what I mean. Like, y'all are probably thinking, what do you mean you have 72 plushies? Well, technically I do. Because some of the pattern packs have more than one item in them. So yeah, these are all the things I have that I need to make. And what I'm kind of hoping y'all can help me with. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to make, like, I have different categories that I could do these in. And should I give myself like a time frame? I feel like I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe you guys would want to do that yourself, give yourself a time frame to like finish stuff. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to feel like I have to rush. You know, I'm a slow crocheter. I take my time with my work. I don't like to rush through anything. That's why I kind of feel like I don't mind doing pattern tests because technically I've only done like 2 or 3 now. But I feel like I don't want to rush. And if, depending on how much time they give you to do a pattern and how big it is, I may not. I don't know. I don't mind pattern testing. But anyway, we got off track there. So the different categories I have, if you guys have other categories that you think would work for setting this up, and then, you know, maybe help me decide how many should I try and complete in a week or something like that. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do a no buy until they are all done, or maybe set up a, whatever you want to call it, maybe if I do this many, then I can buy another pattern if I want to. But I mean, I'm honestly okay with not buying a pattern, to be fair, buying any more patterns, to be honest with you, because I want to design my tapestries and work on these, just getting them done. But as you could see, I have a lot of stuff in here that, like, we have like springtime coming up. So I'm wondering, should I start with the spring stuff? Like spring and Easter, like seasonal type stuff. Like this is like why am I drawing a blank? St. Patrick's Day. And then for Easter, I have several patterns. I'm just going to put these like in spring patterns. Like these would be good for spring. This would be good for Easter. These would be good for Easter. What are some other ones that I literally bought for Easter. This is an Easter basket that I thought would be fun to make. So I could definitely do an Easter pattern type thing, because I also have, let's see, where are the other Easter ones? These are like Easter baskets as well. I don't know if this one is. I don't think this one is, but it is still, it's springy and Easter-like. This one would be cute as a little Easter gift for a young child if you don't like I could put a rattle in that and that would just be so adorable. So yeah, some of these would work as Easter. This would be cool for Easter. It looks like a Easter bunny ice cream or something. And then the chickens, they would be kind of neat for Easter. So I guess my big thing is trying to figure out how I want to work on these patterns, to be honest with you, because I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that, like how I want to start. I figured maybe I could pick like 3 a week or something, depending on their size. Like if it's bigger, like one of these might take me several days to make one of those. And same with this. That could take several days. Now, I'm going to tell you the ones that I'm most excited for that I would like to start on. I might put a poll up in on the community page, so maybe y'all can check that out and give me your thoughts. What was I going to have the poll be on? Yeah, which pattern I should start with. So I'm going to pick 3, and I'm going to show you here the 3 things that I'm most excited to start on. And then I can let you guys help me decide which one I should do first. Like, I like these guys, okay? I'm going to open this up. Hopefully I can just go right back to it. Yeah. Like, these guys are super adorable. Now, I don't know, to be honest with you. I feel like this might be from like a cartoon or a movie or something. And that's my only concern with this pattern, is if I make it, is it okay to share it on YouTube? Because if it's copyright protected, like if it's a character from a movie or a game or something, because I feel like I've seen these somewhere. But I just think these are super adorable. So this is one of the 3 patterns that I'm really, really kind of interested in just working on it and getting it done. Now, I don't know if I'll do all this detailing and stuff. I mean, if it's just like, these look like they might just be small stitches that they put in there, but I'm not sure what these little dots are on here. I guess I'll see when I do the pattern, but I think I'm pretty excited about this one. So I'm going to show you the top 3 that I am most interested in working on. Let's see, what's another one? I do want to do these dolls too. I love the dolls, man. I love them. Let's see, these little mushroom houses. I'm excited to do those. I like unique things, you know. I don't want to follow suit and make what everyone else is making. It's just not my cup of tea, man. I need to make things that bring me joy, that I just think are beautiful and unique, and these are so cute. So I'm totally thinking about making some of those. And since I'm showing you guys this like mushroom thing, I don't know if y'all remember, but I did show you, I think I showed you a drawing that I did of a mushroom fairy. And the mushroom it's called a veiled lady mushroom. That is the name of the mushroom. So I made my first character. It's unfortunate that these lights just drowned everything out as I lift things up. But this is my mushroom character that I made. She's got her little eyes under there. That's her mushroom cap. Okay, and if we take this off, like if you can look this up online, or maybe I'll post a picture in here again, and you will see that this looks like a veiled lady mushroom. So I'll take this off, and I'll show you her little outfit underneath of that. I mean, for my first little design, I thought she was kind of cute. I mean, is she great? I mean, she's great to me. I gave her some hair. And I designed my first wings ever. Please don't laugh at my wings. But this is the wings I made for her. I just haven't sewn them on yet. But yeah, those are the wings that I designed. So if we put those on there, yeah. So that is my first character, and I figured I'd just show that to you since I'm actually showing you a mushroom house. But anyway, so back on to the other item on my want to make these. So I figured this could be part of the, what did I put? Mythical creatures makes or something like that. That I could categorize these under that. But I just thought these little sprites were super adorable. So that's another one I'm interested in. Now, I don't know that I would be using plush yarn. I don't know that I have enough of any of those colors to do it in plush yarn. But either way, I think they would look super cute, whether they're plush yarn or not. But look at these little guys. Oh my goodness. I just totally want to make this stuff. So this is her tester appreciation for these little critters. But I think those are the 3 patterns that I am most interested in getting started on. But I don't know if it's the smartest option, because if I did make like some of these spring things, not that I have my website ready yet. I don't know why I'm struggling with that, to be fair. I don't know why I'm making it as difficult as I am. Just get stuff listed on there and get it active. I can modify the website as I go. But anyway, so those are the 3 things that I am most excited for. This, and then the little mushroom houses, and these little guys. So that's what I would kind of like to start on. But I feel like maybe if I made some of these things, again, I don't know if I have enough. This is the only snuggler I've ever bought because I just think they're so stinking cute. So I might have the yarn to make that. Actually, I probably do not. But some of these Easter makes, spring makes, it might be smarter to start with those than it would be to start with these other ones that I like. And as y'all can see, the Valentine's ones I bought that I didn't get to make yet, I don't know. They might just have to wait till next year. But yeah, my 3 makes that I'm interested in, I showed you those. I'll put a poll up if I just decide to do that, and you guys can answer that poll. I'll either do it in a short or I can put it up in the community tab or something. So, but anyway, yeah, I want to make all those. And if y'all would like to join me in doing like a pattern stash busting challenge or something, or just pick, like I pick 3 and then you guys can each pick 3 and we can all just work on them together and keep in touch with each other. Let us know how it's coming along, or we could all reveal them like after the first week or something. Like if you have 3 patterns or even 1 pattern, it doesn't matter. Like if I do it, I'm going to try and do, I might try to do like 3 at a time or something, depending on how long they take. But yeah, we could each week, maybe we could show each other, which patterns we've got done out of our stash. And if you're going to join this challenge, it really does need to be a pattern that you bought and you've never made, not something that you've already made, because my point in this challenge is to make all the patterns that I've already bought and not buy anymore. Maybe just set a limit. Maybe if I get 10 done or something, then I can buy another pattern. I am seriously okay with not buying any more patterns right now because I'm kind of broke after the holidays still trying to pay off my credit card for the holiday season. So I'm okay with not not buying any more patterns, honestly, but I have to stay off Etsy. I definitely have to stay off Etsy, because these are all on Etsy. I don't really buy a lot of patterns, everywhere else. So, I mean, what other sites would y'all recommend? Do you prefer like Ravelry or Ribbler, or what sites do you buy your patterns from? Not that I need to be looking at patterns, because like I said, I have all these and I have made none of them. So, I don't know. I wouldn't mind making this cutie patootie. I might have enough yarn to make him. I don't know. I'd have to see what the pattern says. But anyway, so yeah, y'all have to let me know in the comments below. Do you have a pattern graveyard where you just buy them and they just sit and rot away and you don't make them? So, and then we'll also, like I said, I'll put a poll up so that we can pick which pattern I'm going to work on next. And I mean, like I said, if you guys have suggestions or ideas of how I can categorize these and how to get started on them. I mean, I even thought maybe I could just start with the oldest patterns that I have and make them first. Like this one I showed you, I did start on that one. This one I haven't made. I don't even know if I'm really that interested in this one, but whatever. And this guy, I think I started on him, but I think I undid it. I don't know. I think I was having a hard time with this pattern for some reason. And I think for this one, because there are different variations that you can make with this, and this was the variation I was going to make for this pattern. But I don't know. I feel like something about it was confusing me. I feel like I was getting ready to start on the head. So I might be able to finish this bad boy up because I really just got to do these little fins. I was going to do white and pink. I just don't know if I still have the same color pink that I had for this, but I could, I don't know. I feel like that one thing of pink that I have over there is the right pink, but this was the design I was going to make. I wasn't so interested in this one. Though this one might actually be easier than making this one. But I just thought this one was super cute. So, but I don't know. Should I start with the oldest patterns that I have and make those first and then move up, and just keep moving up that way? I don't know. And obviously this is not a crochet pattern. This is a macrame piece. If you guys would like to see me make that, I can make that as well. Because why not? The holiday, I mean, the spring season is coming soon. I need stuff to hang up behind me. Today I decided to put a green screen up so I wouldn't be blocking too much of this screen here. But yeah, this is a macrame piece. I just put it up there because I need to make it. But I don't know. Give me suggestions. If you had like a huge pattern stash of patterns you bought and haven't made, how would you go about starting that? Would you just, I mean, I'm going to actually have a counter up here too. So as we finish these patterns up, we will mark off on the counter how many we've gotten done each week. And I think we are just going to do a weekly video of this. I'm trying to decide if I want to do multiple videos too, because I was thinking I could just do a crochet vlog each week showing what I'm working on, what I got done, and then each week go through and show you guys in a short video what I got done from my pattern stash. So, I mean, that's a cool idea. So, yeah, just let me know your all's thoughts about this whole situation. Again, do you have tons of patterns that you haven't made? Are you going to join me in this no buy until you get so many patterns done? And yeah, I think you guys can actually, I think you can go to my Etsy and look at stuff that I've bookmarked and stuff. I think, yeah, because this one is public. I didn't know you could do that, because I could even, like, if you all have an Etsy page, I could go to your page and see what you think, what you have as your favorites and all that good stuff. Like here, I put my finished patterns in here, things that I've actually finished that I bought over the last couple of years. So see, my finished list is way smaller than my unfinished list. I'm glad I thought to show you guys this. I forgot I separated them like that. But yeah, purchased and finished items. And then the others are, and then the purchase unfinished items. So I might even want to get this little girl done because this is Craftably Ever After's doll that I bought. And I do kind of want to make her. I think she would be super cute to make a little angel. So, and I do follow her here on YouTube. Maybe you guys follow her too. But yeah, I told her I was going to check this little cutie patootie out. So I did buy that. I don't know. Maybe we could add her to our 3 that I would like to start on. But anyway, I think that is all we're going to do for this video. I hope you all found it interesting. If you saw anything in this pattern list that you really liked, like I really love dolls, so I really can't wait to get started on these dolls too. I figured this one would be good for fall. And even she would be nice for fall, I think. I think that's why I bought this, so you know, because I think it comes with both of these like outfits. Maybe the doll is the same and you just get both outfits or something. I don't know. I didn't read into it in great detail, but I just thought they were cute. And this doll is just adorable. I definitely want to make her as a fall type thing. So, but anyway, I'm dragging on the video. I only wanted to make it like 15-20 minutes long. So anyway, comment down below how big of a pattern stash that you have that are patterns you have not completed. Let me know. Be honest. We're all being honest here. There's nothing wrong. And if you have a big pattern stash, you just know you always have something you can go make later on. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of that. And like I said, I'll put a poll up or a short asking you guys which pattern I should start on, the Mushroom Fairy House, Forest Sprites, or Hatlings. It doesn't matter. I'm going to try and get them all done in the first week. So we'll see what happens with that. You know, I don't know. I don't like to put time limits really on myself, like I said, because I like to take my time and just whatever. So, but anyway, let me get a drink. My mouth is so dry. Thank you all so much for watching. If you think others would like to see my nice, beautiful pattern stash that I have, and you guys would like to join me in the challenge, let me know. Maybe we could come up with some sort of hashtag and share our stuff on Instagram. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook if you want, or Instagram, or TikTok. And I have a Facebook group and I have a Discord group if you guys want to join any of those. And always remember, you can share your work on the community tab so I can see what you're working on as well. That hasn't always been a thing because I've been on YouTube since 2016. I started my gaming channel in like 2016, and other people weren't really allowed to share photos, I don't think, at that point. Or maybe they just never did, so I didn't know if they could do that. But I feel like that's pretty new, though, that people can add photos in the community tab. People could comment in there when the person put something up, but you couldn't just go in and put a comment without the actual channel putting something up. So, but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked my pattern stash and will consider joining me on working through your pattern stash if you have one. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.